According to a newly unsealed private message, Justin Baldoni reportedly vented that Blake Lively was setting me up for a trap during the making of It Ends With Us. One text, 8 words, and suddenly, the glossy Hollywood narrative cracks just enough for the real human tension to peek through. So, what really happened behind the scenes of one of the most anticipated book-to-film adaptations in recent years? And why is this private message causing such a stir now? When It Ends With Us was announced, excitement exploded across social media. Fans of Colleen Hoover's best-selling novel were thrilled. Justin Baldoni, known for his emotional intelligence, vulnerability, and thoughtful storytelling, was attached as director and lead actor. Blake Lively, with her star power and proven dramatic range, joined the cast. On paper, it looked like a match made in Hollywood heaven. But as anyone who has ever worked on a group project knows, even the best-looking collaborations can hide friction beneath the surface. Different working styles, different interpretations, different expectations. And sometimes, unspoken tension is louder than any argument. Could a film about love, pain, and emotional boundaries have unintentionally mirrored those same themes behind the scenes? And if so, who noticed first? The newly unsealed message, now circulating widely, captures a moment of raw frustration. Justin Baldoni reportedly confided that Blake Lively was setting me up for a trap. What does that even mean? Was he worried about being misrepresented? About a professional disagreement escalating into something bigger? Or about intentions that felt unclear in a high-stakes environment where every word, look, and decision could be scrutinized? Film sets aren't just workplaces, they're pressure cookers. Long hours, emotional scenes, massive expectations. Add the weight of a beloved novel and millions of fans watching every move, and suddenly even small disagreements can feel enormous. In creative spaces, especially ones led by strong personalities, communication can easily blur. One person's creative note can feel like another person's criticism. One decision can feel strategic rather than collaborative. Once a single behind-the-scenes detail goes public, it changes how people see the entire story. Neither Baldoni nor Lively has publicly dissected this message in detail. And that vacuum? It invites speculation. It's easy to reduce situations like this to heroes and villains. But real life is rarely that clean. Miscommunication doesn't require malice. Tension doesn't require wrongdoing. Sometimes, it's just two people experiencing the same situation very differently. Private messages often serve as emotional outlets. Writing things down can help clarify thoughts, but remember, nothing stays private forever. Fans care because It Ends With Us is a story about emotional complexity, boundaries, control, healing. And now, the real-life narrative seems to echo those themes in an unexpected way. Isn't it ironic how art and life sometimes blur until you can't tell where one ends and the other begins? Was Justin Baldoni genuinely being set up? Or was he reacting to pressure, uncertainty, and the weight of expectation? Without full context, we may never know. And maybe that's the point. Some stories aren't meant to have clean endings. They exist to make us question how we interpret situations, how quickly we judge, and how rarely we pause to consider multiple truths at once. How often do we assume intent instead of asking questions? How often do we stay silent because we don't want to rock the boat? And how often do we later wish we'd handled things differently? What do you think this message really reveals about Hollywood, collaboration, or human nature itself? Share your thoughts, interpretations, or personal experiences in the comments. And if this story made you think twice about how tension shows up in your own life, consider sharing it with someone who loves a deeper conversation.